Hi there, this is Merlin. I wanted to give a quick video on what you need to do to process the payroll forms in QuickBooks and get the payroll returns out on your own. The limitations of our service, of course, are that it's a bit difficult to get over there, and it's something very easy that I know that you're going to be able to understand and probably enjoy doing. This is the main screen that comes up when you log into QuickBooks, of course. You need to simply go up to the Employees tab, and we're going to go down here to the payroll tax and tax forms and W-2s. And what we need to do is process the payroll forms. So you're just on a quarterly term right now. I just went in and did the 6/30 one, but I want to show you about the other forms that you need. These are all quarterly here, as you see the filing period. And you pretty much know what those are. It's the federal and the state withholdings. Those are quarterly. So if you double click on the quarterly 941, you just need to realize that's your quarterly return. So if I go here and change this to the quarter ending March 31st, which I don't think that was submitted, then we can do this, and it's going to bring up the form automatically for you. All you have to do is sort of thumb through this thing. I always click the check for errors. The software usually does a pretty good job of y'all's payroll is pretty simply, and it is wanting to know about the payments and that sort of thing. So if you just click through this, I know this may not mean a whole lot to you all, but this line 2 here of the 941 is your total wages that period. It's saying this is how much you withheld from your employees' checks. This is the employee and employer's Social Security and Medicare. You take the withholdings plus the Social Security and Medicare, you add them together, and this is what you needed to pay for the first quarter for 941. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there are any things you need to know. It is saying here that you're a monthly payer, so we need to pay the liabilities on a monthly basis. That's because you owe more than $2,500. And to pay them, all you do is go to the pay liability section, and I'll send a video on that as well. So because you all have a limited version of QuickBooks, this is why we aren't able to help you. Most of our clients have a more expensive, frankly, version of it. So we cannot e-file. It's not a possibility for your service. That's one of the problems we have, is you all have the least expensive payroll service out there, and we're not able to really service it. But you can still do it, but you have to print the form out and print it out on your computer. You can choose the tax forms and the instructions, and then you print. So that's going to be the process for that. I'm just going to hit the escape key, close out of this, and if we maximize the window here, we see down here that we have now 3/31 and 6/30. This is the quarterly for that. The other items that we need to worry about are the state stuff. Those are going to be down here. The other thing that says quarterly, do you see there's only 3 things that are quarterly? 1, 2, and 3. So this is the, there's actually 1 more for the state, just like there's 2 for the Fed. So again, you double click on this, and it's going to not do the reconciliation, so we're going to just do this quarterly tax report here, and that doesn't do it either. So this is the problem with the state summons, I suppose, but hopefully this will get you information on how to do the federal stuff. And my recommendation is to upgrade to a different version of payroll that we're able to help you with. In our contract and such, it says that we do not support payroll services. We don't get involved in that, and it's just a limitation. But then when our clients have the very least expensive version of it possible, we definitely can't do the manual calculations related to this. So that should get you the federal stuff out of the way, and we'll have to continue to talk about the state.